Well, guys, welcome back to a brand new video. This time, in regards to this wonderful World Cup we are seeing, we are enjoying, and now the group stage starts, guys. And we've seen major surprises. We've seen Germany fall to Paraguay, amazing, in the rounds of 16th after an horrendous strategy by their coach, Julian Nagelsmann. But we speak that more further in the video, guys. Now, this is just the chance that I want to take to emphasizing an idea I've been telling you guys, which is to please enjoy these matches from Messi. Messi has gifted us such a fantastic group stage, guys. But the fact that now we enter into the knockout stage with the wonderful Argentina, who won each and every single one of the three games in the group stage, but this is the knockout round now. Argentina is facing Cape Verde. Obviously, on paper, they should be the one to win, but also Germany should be the one to win. Should have been the one who won against Paraguay on paper. But this is football, guys. And the reason why I'm saying this is for us to enjoy Leo Messi as much as we can, guys. Because make sure that you watch each and every single one of his matches. This could be his last World Cup. Hopefully, you guys took my advice and enjoyed the wonderful group stage he's delighted us with. But now, guys, pay attention to Argentina. Argentina is playing Saturday. In terms of European time, it will be at 12 midnight. So basically, the Friday, the midnight of Friday against Cape Verde, and we don't know what may happen, guys. But this is a thing to emphasize that this is the greatest player to ever be outside there in the football pitch, guys. So do your best to enjoy Messi, do your best to enjoy this Argentina, and hopefully they are able to conquest the game against Cape Verde and pass. As I'm talking right now, Sweden is actually playing against France in a game that could actually surprise us, guys. But again, enjoy Messi. Enjoy his greatness, guys. Enjoy his wonderful plays that only him can do. And enjoy this World Cup because it's the group stage. Now we're about to jump in what could happen in this group stage, guys. But again, enjoy Messi. Guys, so let's jump in to the knockout stage. Goodness gracious, insane stuff with Paraguay completely obliterating Germany. And not in the football sense of things because they went to penalties, to an emphatic rounds of penalties in which Paraguay came out with the win. Paraguay had it at first. They were being so good with their penalty shootout. But a miss by Antonio Sanabria, one of the Paraguay players who came out in, I think in the aggregate time actually. And also Emmanuel Neuer in his last World Cup, who saved Germany, seemed like he saved Germany, but Jonathan Tah threw a very egregious and horrible penalty. I actually wanted to ask if you guys are okay if the penalty didn't hit your head, but goodness gracious, that was atrocious, guys. Atrocious. But as we see, major surprise in this World Cup, Germany is out in the round of 16. Goodness gracious, guys. France, Sweden, just as we're talking right now, France is currently playing against Sweden. They are in the cooling break in the 24th minute, 0-0. A goal was disallowed because of offside, due to offside by Kylian Mbappe. And also, Canada beating South Africa 1-0. That is way more expected. Canada had a pretty decent start to the World Cup in the group stage. So that's expected for that to happen either way. Also, a match that is surprising. The Netherlands are out of the World Cup in the round of 16 as well. Morocco completely, I won't say dominated the game. The game was pretty even, 1-1-2. They went to penalties. And Morocco had the fortune and the luck with them, guys. Portugal, Croatia. This is quite the tough match, guys. I don't really know what will happen, but I think Croatia will come out on top, guys, because Portugal is a team that should play way much better with the type of players that they have. And Croatia is so experienced in this team. And I feel that Croatia will have the upper hand. despite Portugal having the best players overall. Spain against Austria, this is not even enough. Just directly Spain beating Austria. Anything can happen in this World Cup, but I believe with Lamine Yamal already having his rhythm, I truly believe that Spain will come out on top. Mainly Nico Williams as well, not just Lamine Yamal, but Nico Williams, Pedri, having more time. Spain has not been displaying the type of football we are used to seeing, but I believe in them and they will come out on top. So in terms of here, Paraguay is already here. Between France and Sweden, guys. Okay. I'm going to say France, but I have a strong feeling, guys, that Sweden is going to beat France today. But we see. You guys may be able to tell me at the end of the video. Maybe France completely steamrolls Sweden. But Sweden is a tough matchup, guys, because Sweden has Alexander Isaac, Anthony Elanga. They have wonderful players, guys. Victor Gyökeres too, of course. So that will be quite interesting to see. So I actually think Sweden is making it out of here. And Sweden will face Germany. France. Goodness gracious, Paraguay. Remove Germany. But I believe that Sweden will be the one facing Paraguay. But just for the sake of, on paper, what we think will happen, let me just say that France advances here. Now let's continue, guys. So this will give us Paraguay facing France in the round of 8. In the round of 8 teams. I forgot how you say that in English right now, but you guys know what I mean. These are the quarterfinals, before the quarterfinals, the octofinals, right? Either way, guys. The next round, USA versus Bosnia-Herzegovina. I believe the USA comes out on top. They had a pretty good group stage match. They have Babatunde, Christian Pulisic, amazing players there, guys. Belgium against Senegal. Belgium had a pretty inconsistent group stage. For a moment, many people even thought that they wouldn't make the knockout stages, but at the end they did. But I believe, guys, that Senegal will come out on top of them with Manedis. Arguably, guys, this is the best Senegal national team in the past decade. Like that's how serious this is. Obviously, Belgium has great players like Lucas Trossard, like Lukaku, like Kevin De Bruyne, of course. But I believe that Senegal will come out on top. And that will give us, in the octafinal, USA versus Senegal. So at the other side of this whole situation, we had that Brazil beating Japan 2-1. In the very last minute, Martinelli gave Brazil their pass to the next round. Now, this is a match that has already been played, with Norway beating Cote d'Ivoire 2-1. Haaland scoring the winning goal, guys, making it 2-1 in favor of Cote d'Ivoire. So this will give us a very interesting matchup between Brazil and Norway. That will be fire, guys. Vinicius versus Haaland in the octafinal. Now moving on to Mexico versus the Ecuadorian national side. Now, this is a Latin American tie, guys. It's funny because there was a captain of Ecuador speaking, and he said that they either faced England, and it's true, depending on how they ended in the group stage, they either faced England or Mexico. So, they said, face England than Mexico. But Mexico has been very, very, very strong. They won all of their games. They are pretty dominant. They are very good national team. In all positions, they have even more than decent players, I could say. So I give it to Mexico, guys, but it's 50-50 for me, this game. Now, in terms of England versus Congo, the Republic Democratic of Congo, they've made it this far, but the England side is actually playing very good under Thomas Tuchel. So I believe England is taking that. Now, our beloved Argentina, guys. Leo Messi against Cape Verde. Cape Verde, congratulations to the country, to the little island, for the wonderful World Cup. But here is where you come. Hopefully, Paraguay remove Germany. But I believe, and we all believe, that Argentina will come on top, hopefully with a great performance from Lionel Messi as well. And Argentina will make it through. Now, guys, this is very important because focusing on the national teams, I want that they should take this trophy home. Argentina and Spain. So if you look at the way Argentina has to get to the final, you could say it's pretty easy. There is not really an easy game in the World Cup, but it's pretty, let's say, even. Not even even. Argentina has the upper side. Let me not be, I'm trying to be respectful because these are countries, but Argentina has the upper hand in all of these ties. Now, the next one, Austria versus Egypt. I give it directly, with all due respect to to Australia, excuse me, that's Australia, to Egypt against Argentina. Now, moving on to the next tie, guys. Switzerland against Algeria. This is pretty tough. They both have very similar players in terms of Switzerland has a great striker in Brian Bolo, very strong and powerful. Now, Algeria may not have a great striker, but they have a pretty good right winger in Riyad Mahrez, who scored 2 goals against Austria. And they have a very decent national team, guys. So this is a 50-50 match, but I'm going to give it to... I believe Algeria got this one, guys. The next one, Colombia versus Ghana. Ghana is a very strong and physical side, but with Luis Diaz, with so many players there, I believe that Colombia has the way to take this side. So, moving back to the left side of this whole situation. Now, in the octafinal, we have Paraguay against France. Obviously, guys, give this to France. I mean, Paraguay, basically, their plan against Germany was just to defend. And if they had a chance at the counterattack, they score a beautiful goal against Germany. But that probably won't work against France. I mean, the game plan that the Dutch national team coach had, excuse me, guys, because I'm watching the France versus Sweden game, so I'm getting misconstrued here. But the game plan that the German national team coach had was completely horrendous. So you knew Paraguay were going to defend, and you did nothing to threaten them or to actually make them suffer back there. So France is not going to do that. They have Olise, they have Barcola, they have Mbappe. They have a wonderful midfielder, Julian Rabiot, that tries so many times the shot from outside the box. Chouameni does that too. Koundé with his wonderful incursion in attack. I mean, guys, France, Dembele. So it's just not going to happen, guys. France is taking it against Paraguay. That will be if Paraguay by any chance were to remove France, that would be amazing. Even though I believe that there's going to be a surprise because Sweden is going to take France out of the World Cup, guys. I believe. But either way, Canada against Morocco. The Canadian team has shown great strength, great width, but I believe Morocco is taking this, making it to the quarterfinal in a wonderful tie between France and Morocco, or probably Sweden and Morocco. We'll see, guys. But this will be more than an interesting tie. Now, Croatia, after beating Portugal and Spain, after beating Austria, clash together. And this will be amazing. The Spain national team has to tap in to their origins, to having the possession, to moving the ball from side to side efficiently as they perfectly know what to do, as that is the identity of play. That's the identity of the national team. So this will be quite interesting to see, guys. But I believe that Spain, if they're up to the level, they'll probably come out on top in this one. So we give it to Spain against Croatia. Now moving on, the United States versus Senegal. This is quite interesting because the United States, let's all remember that this World Cup is taking place in the USA. The fans are going absolutely bananas, crazy. And I think, guys, as I said, this is the best Senegal team in the past decade. Like, literally, guys, this is not a joke. It literally is the best Senegal side in the past decade. But I believe that Senegal will take this. Excuse me, no. I refrain from that. USA is taking this because they are home favorites. Christian Pulisic, Babatunde, so many great players there as well. And I believe that the home crowd will actually score the first goal for them and they will make it through. So we have in this side, in the quarterfinals, France versus Morocco. Amazing. Spain versus the home team, the USA. Not easy at all for Spain if that's the outcome. But here, Brazil versus Norway, guys. To be honest with you guys, I genuinely do not know what will happen. Japan posted a game plan which Norway won't do, which is just to stay back and defend. Let's remember that Brazil and Norway, if I'm not mistaken, they actually faced each other, right? In the World Cup. And Brazil beat them by the minimum, just 2-1 or 3-2, something like that. That was without Erling Haaland. That's what without Martin Odegaard. That's what without so many first team players. I mean starters, I should say. So I believe, guys, that Norway's actually taking this against Brazil. Sorry to all my Brazilian fans, but I actually believe Norway is taking this, guys. Now Mexico against England. Mexico, wonderful World Cup, won all your group stage matches. You beat Ecuador in the round of 16th. But now in the octafinal, the English side is way too strong. And I believe that they take it, guys. So we will have in the semi-final, in the quarterfinal, excuse me. So we have in the quarterfinal, Norway versus England, guys. Now, moving on to our beloved Argentina against Egypt. You guys know I'm going with Argentina, guys. I'm fully going with Argentina. Now, the Egypt side won't be easy at all because we've seen an Argentina that has been basically, I won't say lenient, but relaxed with just scoring a goal and staying back on defense. And that's very dangerous. Messi has been superb, but we saw the problems that could cause them against Jordan and also a little bit against Austria. So Argentina will have to be very careful because the Egyptian side have Omar Marmoush, they have Mohamed Salah, and they have that youngster Hamza from Barça who is 18, a very tall and lengthy striker, kind of like a Haaland, Erling Haaland type of striker, that's not a small comparison to give. But Argentina passes through against Egypt, making it to this quarter final, guys. Now, Algeria versus Colombia. Algeria, wonderful as well. World Cup, you make it this far. But the Colombia team has it. I believe so, guys. Now, to speed things up, France against Morocco. Again, I think Sweden. You guys say, why didn't you choose Sweden then? Well, I don't know why, but I just think Sweden will beat France today. Right now, 0-0. The France team is oppressing Sweden. I mean, Olise almost just scored a wonderful goal, a bicycle kick goal, but he hit the bar. But the France team is actually putting the pressure to Sweden, as expected. But I just think Sweden will win, guys, because they have so much firepower. But, well, in our simulation, we say France has it. So France against Morocco, I believe France beats Morocco. This will be a tight game. It won't be easy at all. But France comes up with the victory. Now, Spain versus USA. Everyone chanting against Lamine Yamal, against Nico Williams every time. But Lamine Yamal, we know that he feeds up of those type of things. He actually takes players on the one-on-one. And he has a stellar game, taking Spain to the semi-final of the World Cup. Now let's go to our next side, guys. Norway versus England. Erling Haaland versus Harry Kane. What happens here? This is a 50-50-50 game, guys. But I believe that Norway has it. You guys may be saying you're insane, but guys, Norway has Nusa, they have Martin Odegaard, they have Erling Holland, and they are doing so well. The English side, obviously, not to name the amount of players they have with Marcus Rashford, Jude Bellingham, Anthony Gordon, so many, Saka. But I believe Norway has it, guys, because Norway actually knows what to do with the possession of the ball. The English team does too, but I just feel the nudge with Norway because they've started this World Cup in such a fantastic manner, and I believe that Norway has it against England. Now Argentina against Colombia. Two Copa America side. Here, guys, you know who I'm going with already. You guys may saying that I'm being completely biased. It's just that, as I insist in the beginning of the video, guys, trust Messi, watch Messi, and enjoy Messi. In the Kansas City Stadium, fully packed to see Messi make it to the semi-final of the World Cup. Now we got France versus Spain. Like, how crazy would this whole thing be, guys? We got Mbappe versus Lamine Yamal. Now, the last time this happened was the Euro Cup final. And Spain and Lamine Yamal gave France a complete lesson that day. Tough match, but Spain were on point, guys. And to be honest, if this were to happen, a semi-final between France and Spain, this would be much tougher, guys. Even though Spain are in an elite level, I don't think that they'll dominate the way they did in the Euro Cup final. But still, I think that Spain takes it all the way through, guys. In Dallas Stadium, in the, what do you call this, NFL team stadium? Well, you guys know who it is. The stadium of the very famous NFL team, the Cowboys. And I think Spain takes that game against France, making it to the final. This will be major for Spain. And Haaland versus Messi, a game that goes down to the wire. Each national team has wonderful chances to score, but the goalkeepers are having an stellar game. Balls are hitting the bar, the crossbar. There is no way to score. We go to the aggregate minutes. We go to extra time, and we'll make it to the penalties, guys. First three penalties, Argentina scored the three of them. Norway misses one. Argentina scored the fourth penalty. And Norway score. Argentina scores again, winning the game and making it to the final, guys. Now, is this biased or no? These are the two teams I want to take the World Cup, either Spain or Argentina. But how beautiful would this be for us Barça fans? We have Lamine Yamal versus Lionel Messi. What a tie, guys. What a tie. But before that, we have the third position, the bronze medal, the bronze final, I should say. They will get a medal, though, but this is not the Olympics. Either way, Mbappe versus Erling Haaland. The World Cup started very strong for France, but unfortunately, despite Olise, despite everything, France doesn't have it in them. And Erling Haaland and Norway sign off a beautiful World Cup. You beat Brazil, you beat England, you fall short against Argentina in the semi-final, but you beat France to take that third position in the World Cup, that bronze. And as for Spain versus Argentina, guys, what happens here? Lamine Yamal goes against Messi, which, by the way, Mbappe just scored a tremendous goal, guys, against Sweden. So I guess my thought so far is wrong, but I still believe that Sweden will remove France. If not, we'll see, guys. But what a goal from Mbappe. And he goes to celebrate it with his coach, Didier Deschamps, who lost his mother recently. So thoughts and prayers to him and the family. But what a goal from Mbappe, guys. Either way, in our simulation, Spain against Argentina, Lionel Messi facing up against Lamine Yamal. But the current best player and the best player in history which to me, Leo Messi is still the both of them. But this will be a tough game, guys. A very interesting one. A gift for all culés all across the globe. And this match, Leo Messi signing in his last World Cup, or Lamine Yamal in his first World Cup, making his young career even more epic. Winning the World Cup for the Messi saga is stronger, guys. Messi actually makes it and becomes the champion of the World Cup, guys. Signing in his career, not retiring yet because he still have a ton of years of football. Not a ton, but at least 2 to 3 years giving us wonderful football in the MLS. But in terms of the national team, it's over. And what a way to end the story with the World Cup, guys. 2 World Cups. People at some point were laughing at Messi because they didn't see anything else to pick on rather than just him not having a World Cup. But he already won one 4 years ago. And to sign off, he wins one now against Lamine Yamal. They hug it out. Lamine Yamal gives Messi wonderful words of wisdom that will help him throughout his career. And this may look like a fairy tale, but this, brother, is what I think is going to happen. So, guys, tell me what you think in the comment section. There was a bit of fantasy landing, but either way, it's the beauty of the World Cup, guys. Hope you guys, well, good luck, I wish, I guess, with your respective national teams. And hopefully you guys have the fun I had doing this. So many of you would think that I'm a bit insane, but this is what I would like and what I actually think would happen, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, guys. As I said again, enjoy Lionel Messi, enjoy his last World Cup. If this were to be true, we all don't know, guys, but we can dream, right, in the World Cup. So let your imagination grow, guys. That being said, love you guys so much. See you in the next one. Bye. Now, before we leave, guys, Barcelona today presented their new kit for the brand new 2026 and 2027 season. What a beautiful colors, guys. Alternate a little bit of that darkish red with that light and darkish blue as well. And the trousers apparently will be black. I didn't like the render when it was leaked, but right now it looks completely amazing, guys. And I'm in love with this t-shirt. I'm already visualizing leagues, Copa del Rey and Champions League, every title won under this shirt, guys. So as a last minute news, Barça presented a brand new kit with players like Rafinha, Gavi, Pedri, Koundé were featured in the scenes. Obviously, they're in the World Cup, but their image were there to present this. So guys, check out the video in Barça social media. It was quite good. And see you in the next one. Now, yes, bye.